And welcome to the program Sunday Tonic. I know a lot of our viewers have been waiting, to catch up with this program. Of course, you know that this is your number one television station when it comes to entertainment. And of course, on this program, there is no dull moment. In fact, this evening, I'm excited because you are, set to watch one of the best episodes of Sunday Tonic. And of course, this morning, something very interesting happened within our environment here, around the popular Jet 2 junction. Sundays affords us the opportunity to go to church to appreciate the Almighty for the gift of life. Personally, I don't play with that because if you don't recognize God, then you'll go nowhere. And so this morning, while others were in church worshiping, a particular man of God decided, to seize the opportunity to conduct his own service outside. And what you're about to watch will actually interest you. As a very popular madman, no, I don't want to use that word, somebody, an individual that has been suffering from insanity for quite a number of years, was miraculously healed today. And of course, the host community where this young man came from was like a market, as people were coming from all over to come and see if it was true that this man was healed. I just want you to find out for yourself what actually happened. And when we come back, the program promises to be very, very exciting this evening, as I have one of the best, in fact, the best. I just don't want to mix words. The best when it comes to rating, as far as Medonut is concerned now in the musical scene, is right here on this show this evening. But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, so sit tight. When we come back, you get to know who my guests are, and then you can be part of the program. Feel free to send in your SMS only to 08130594333. I'll take the number quickly again, 08130594333. So enjoy this picture. We'll be right back.
Amen. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Holy Ghost. All power. All power belongs to the Lord. All power. All power belongs to the Lord. All power. All power. All power belongs to the Lord. All power. All power belongs to the Lord. Amen. How we destroy now? Amen. Don't record the ticket back. Amen.
Well, you're welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's the program Sunday Tonic, and that is the footage there about the man who was miraculously healed today. Maybe before we leave, I'll show you the clips of his host community where people were jubilating and actually praising God for the miraculous healing. Though the coming days will actually confirm whether he's actually fully sane or not. Sometimes you don't really celebrate too early. But for me, I pray that the healing is complete and is perfect. It will be a very good thing for the family to see that that young man is back to health, and that's a good one for the family. Well, I have this evening in the studio, it's a very wonderful. I have three distinguished guests, the ones that are very rare to come by. And of course, I'm happy this evening that we have the big masquerade of After My Music, talking about the king of After My Music. I know the moment I mention the king, somebody else there is already completing the name for me. So I'm happy to welcome this evening to the show King Benji Igbadume. Say good evening to our wonderful viewers.
Good evening, viewers.
And I also have, for some time now, been making some noise about our own daughter, talking about Mayshua. And a lot of you have been calling in to say, who is this Mayshua? Well, she's live here with me this evening. So Mayshua, say a very wonderful evening to our team and fans.
Yes, ma'am. Oruhu akele buruhu agbe. Oyishwa ibu ni Mayshua hona. Oyiwale. Yes, my people. Top of the evening to you all. Almost here, Tako Ikila. I've been hearing a lot of arguments are going on here. Akilotoma, Uyu Ikila, or in fact, daughter of the soil, Ikila. And I'm right here on this beautiful program with OZ and my amazing uncle and my wonderful mom, Eja. And it's really, really amazing to be rocking with Afemai people this period. Thank you.
Wonderful. That's Mayshua for you. Always beaming with smiles, and there's no dull moments when it comes anytime you're with Mayshua. And of course, I have our mommy in the studio. Mayshua always refers to her as Momager. So, Mom, say a very wonderful evening to our people.
After my mom would do, I will give Momager nothing Mayshua. Now that means that me manage joy. So wagine rap boy to kill you okay. Wagine pure man na represent you Oboye internationally. Amo?
Yeah, good. So straight to the business of this evening. For quite some time, the posters are everywhere, and everyone is in tune. Most of our people are asking questions about Mayshua live in concert. You know, a lot of our people watching other stations performing, and of course here also we also play some of your music, especially Hit Me Up, Yege, and a whole lot of them.
Thank you so much.
And I tell you, you make lots of our people proud. Especially the young ones coming up. Each time they listen to you, they are like, "Wow, are you sure that this artist is from here?" And I told them, "Don't worry, it's just a matter of time you get to interact with or see these artists." So Mayshua live in concert. What is it about? I want them to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Mayshua live in concert. Well, before I came to Edo State a few days ago, I've been running a couple of press conferences in Lagos with newspapers, radio stations, TV stations, and they all kept repeating one question: why are you doing your first concert in Edo State? Because usually you'd either do it in Abuja or Lagos.
Sure.
And I just kept telling all of them, I'm taking the party home. Because I wanted to be registered in my records that my very first concert, my maiden concert, was held in my hometown. It's very dear to me. Dated as far back as 6 years ago. If you trace my songs, you will hear me saying, "But what do I know? I'm just a girl from Edo." It's my outro. So I've been representing Edo State and Afemai people from the onset. It's nothing new. So this comes naturally to me. It's nothing strange to me. It might be strange to the outsiders because they keep asking, "Oh, why are you doing this concert here?" So I just want to connect with the grassroots. I want to connect with the Afemai people. I want to make them proud. Nele that oyira hona and okay no do akbahori. Okay no rafema wa. You understand? So that's just what it is.
And for some of our people, our viewers who are watching us from home this evening, I'm particularly excited that Mayshua can speak our mother tongue. You know, we have so many children or people coming up around here that can't, they're not proud of their dialect, their mother tongue. But you can see she easily code switches and code mixes with her mother tongue. And I think that's a very lovely one. Well, I'll come to Momager, but let me talk to the king of Afemai music. You are part of this event, and a lot of us admire you because you're one person that is all embracing, and with your years of experience when it comes to the musical terrain, it's just so wonderful. You are also part of this event. So what are we expecting, coming to this concert?
Thank you so much. We really appreciate this program. And we want our people, the Afemai people, to understand, just as she has said, that charity begins at home. She has been performing, she has traveled out of the country to perform, but in her English music, nobody can tell that this girl is from Afemai. That is why I am taking it as a project that she must come and start her career from home. Let us support anything that is good is good. What is not good is not good. But as long as I discover a talent and she is good, we want our people to see her, to know her, and to give her the maximum support which they can give to her. On the 29th is the day, very close to this day. Yes, that 29th, we are inviting every person to come to Boulevard Hotel to come and see the performance of this young talent. You cannot believe when you see her like this, you underrate her. But by the time she performs in your presence, then we have a material. So I'm so happy. I'm so honored to have her as my personal person.
Wonderful.
Yes. So I am in full support. On that day, I will be on the stage.
Wonderful.
And there are a lot of other side attractions that are coming. So maybe we will talk to that.
Wonderful.
So I'm trying to see this opportunity to invite all our sons.
Wonderful.
Come and see for yourself. Yes.
Thank you, the king of Afema music, King Benji Igbadume, OKK. Popularly, that's what people know you for, OKK. Well, more major, able manager. Sometimes when his mothers are proud, when they see their children becoming that they want them to be. I have seen the passion with which you've handled Mayshua's issue carefully, and this is a maiden concert, and of course people, for whether I like it or not, what you bring into a donut is new. It takes courage to do this, and the king has already said it all, but I want you to spice it up for us, because there is more to this concert. The posters, we have other names on this program, so I want you to shed more light. What are we really expecting to see from this concert, Mayshua live in concert?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for that question. The event titled Mayshua Live Concert is a concert that has been put together by a couple of artists and comedians like Clean the Drunk, my brother here, the King Benji Igbadume, Mayshua, as well as MC Abe, and so many others. And let me tell you, my people, I will switch to Isako right now.
Okay.
On the program I say Wednesday nobody no kid Democracy Day. Ma mo e mani mara ke na ya nebu mageke magiro location ge do other artists, other talents na bele bar rap ele bar say but onoruge merari. So we are going to scout for aya no kia ke mo ni talented onu pere egwenore pure no ka ono ke win agbapore ra George ono ya na win will give that person a record deal. Mara produce a record for that person. Is awegi o mean studio time no ya. So onege ma ke introduce no ya yo aba agba no kare na ke me meet no ya already ke be musician na ke kemo na tori. So this is some of the things we have in place, and a lot of gift like Globacom. We have a lot of gift from Globacom telecommunication. So we have a lot for you. We cannot really say much now.
Wonderful. Mayshua live in concert.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I want you to talk to our people, because beyond just talking about this program, a lot of people are meeting you. This is an opportunity for them to see you, and they're hearing from you live and direct.
Yeah.
I want you to tell us, looking into your musical career, how far have you come? Because we see you everywhere. You are an inspiration to so many. So let us into your musical career.
Okay. First of all, I must say thank you. I'm very much humbled by that compliment. It means a lot.
Sure.
It's one thing to do something, and it's another thing to have very experienced people like yourself acknowledge it.
Thank you very much.
Some people bask in delusions. You might be delusional that you're doing the right thing, but it's one thing to think you're doing your best, and your best doesn't cut it. It may not be up to par. So when I hear people like you say and commend, it means a whole lot to me. Secondly, I want to say another very big thank you to my father. Oh my God, he makes everything marvelous for me.
Wonderful.
Yes, Colonel Barrister Zedo Schwaibu, Zikanene Oshobele Schwaibu. I want to give a very big shout out to my dad. He's a wonderful pillar behind me. He sent me to one of the best schools in this nation. If not, Bonizena, I would have come and be speaking broken English here. So my educational background is very solid, and my dad being an ex-military officer and a lawyer gives me a very disciplinary background. I watch how I carry myself. I'm very charismatic by background and by nature. It's embedded in my blood already because of the upbringing my dad and my mom gave me. So very big shout out to Colonel Zedo Schreiber. Now, to the question you asked me about my music career so far, I would describe it as a very graceful one. It's not by power, it's not by might. There are so many people who have done more than me, and I took a monitor. You know, if God doesn't blow your trumpet, from
That's true.
if God isn't behind it. So I am very, very much convinced that God is solidly behind this. And my parents have taught me to always put God first. Even my dearest uncle here has always advised me to put God first. So I definitely always put God first, and I see that it's working out for me, because it's one I could have met you the last time I was on Sunday Tonic. You were so welcoming, and we just connected right on the spot. I consider that as grace. I don't really believe a lot of things are coincidences. I think some things are meant to be. So it's also one thing to have grace, and it's been a very graceful journey, because I try to go back to the drawing board, do my research, put my best into it, because music is not just you hold microphone and you be shouting and expecting and expecting people to clap for you. People pay their hard-earned money to come and watch you, so you must develop your craft. You must always make sure you grow. If someone watches you in 2018, when they come and watch you in 2019, they have to be seeing an upgraded version of yourself. It has to be eminent that you have grown. So for that to happen, you have to build on yourself. If you hear how many hours the likes of Michael Jackson, R. Kelly put into rehearsals, it's mind-blowing. Ask my mom and my dad. They even hardly see me in the house, except I have to do my... Exactly. Once I just have to do my chores, I do them, and then boom, I'm back to rehearsals.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's so inspirational.
Thank
Well,
you.
let me go back to Momeja. May 29th is here, and a show like this, one will be expecting that gate fee might be beyond the reach of the ordinary people, you know. But bringing this show to a donut, I'm sure you really want everyone to be able to afford this program. So this event rather. So what is the packages? How are we to come in, especially for, I know a lot of people out there are itching to know what does it take to be part of this program.
Great. I want to say a big thanks to you for that question. The truth is that this kind of event is an expensive one, that we put money together to enable us bring big stars to join the Star Mayshua that we are celebrating with on the 29th. Now, the kind of ticket we have and the kind of program we have put together is a program that outside Edo State will sell tickets for 20,000, 500,000 and all that. But I've made it so easy that I gave it out for 1,000 naira.
Wow.
The Nick Pare is 2020, you earn everything 1,000 naira, so that both the old, new, young, everybody can come in and watch your daughter and other artists who are already on ground to perform with her on that day. So any pego, you make sure the other is just the minimum, you know. So you go your door de po or put over Pishako Gomo, you only have you are on night. If you're not okay, or we get in Natirago, and I'm sure Elano Kyolume, and it's a wonderful husband. Darling, I want to say thank you for your patience, for tolerating me because I'm a rascal. God bless you. I love you always. So you can see me in stress, no makeup today, no nothing. So I pray that Apema po egi mera boni programuna na ha gena ha yora wi program ayo na ha duva esako la duva mi na egbegbogo o na zo ami egbegbogo wa do ki uye mi la de mi na gure kwa na sela wa ya to kemo Michael Jackson wa soki Rihanna na sela ro na so abiva ra boyo isike ya to ko wi ari mo Rihanna. So this is Mayshua awamo wa ra boyo.
Sure. So finally, quickly tell us the time. What time are we looking at on the 29th of May?
Yes, on the 29th, Ukbari Minak Wednesday, no K Minak Democracy Day. It's a public holiday. Erege Agogele, which is 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. in the night. And Mayo na mieke enezo bodoreva because I see Bini, Lagos, and so many other places. Nore bade era vava era mati fi gbedone gbe yobera yo no pe. So ari yo ma he yo mara the tower and go kwan maya pe onelwe. So ono vava pro ora yo throughout.
Well, our time is tickling now, but quickly, King Benji Igbadume, a lot of your fans are seeing you right here this evening. Just a word for your teaming fans.
Yeah, I'm grateful to all of you. We thank you for your patronage. As you all come to patronize me, I'm inviting you now to come and patronize my little,
wonderful.
my little Mayshua.
All right.
So we know that the Yorkshire grow.
Yeah, sure.
And she's already growing.
Amen.
By the grace of God,
Amen.
the sky is your limit.
Amen.
Well,
Amen.
that's the size of our package this evening. Mayshua Live in Concert is on the 29th of May, as you heard. And of course, let's come and enjoy ourselves. Like Momija has said, we're expecting Clean to the Drunk and MCRB and a whole lot of other wonderful big artists right there that we have not been able opportunity to see for a very long time. So come and let's make this event. It's taking place at Moore Boulevard Hotel, and of course the time is 8 p.m. So make sure that you are there. Well, for all of you, I want to say a very big thank you for hooking up to the program Sunday Tonic. By the special grace of God, we'll do this again. Same time, same station. Until then, I say, let's come enjoy ourselves on the 29th. And of course, I pray that this will become a blessed week for all of us. For all of us here, this good night. Bye-bye for now. Yes, sir.